What do y'all think about Nike versus StockX? Nike is saying that StockX is producing fake sneakers because they hating.
They're not producing them.
Isn't StockX a third party?
It's a resale market.
Yeah,
it's a resale market. My take is very.
Well,
simple.
are they selling fake sneakers?
They may be selling them unbeknownst to them, though.
They have somebody. What happens is they're supposed to be going through this authentication process where they have an expert inspect it.
Okay.
To determine if this is an authentic product or a knockoff, whatever. Mm-hmm. And there's been sneakers that have passed authentication that Nike got their hands on and say, "Hey, these is fakes," but y'all okaying them as authentic.
My man, one of my young boys, he a hustler. He get to it. Got his hands in a whole bunch of shit. This is what he told me. I don't know if you can cut it out. He said, Nike made a deal with the warehouses. And so you can't stop the warehouses from really bootlegging your shit because the warehouses are over in other countries. So let's say Nike licenses them to make 1 million pairs of sneakers. What stops them from making 1.2? Nothing. They already on a conveyor belt. They already on an assembly line. Nobody can stop them from making 1.2, 1.3 million pairs of sneakers. So they are technically authentic sneakers made on the same press that Nike is putting them out on or making them on, but they may not be getting stamped by Nike because it was the excess of their 1.2, 1.3 mil. But I heard Nike made the deal behind closed doors to do so to lower the prices down. That's what I heard.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, Ish's friend, who I can't authenticate in any way, shape, or form. But
but that's what he told me. Like, they said that a lot of the bootleg market, it'd be bootleg, but the sneakers really come from the same exact factories, same assembly line, same conveyor belt, same everything.
I know a lot of people that buy from StockX. I've never, so I mean, I can't speak to it.
Right.
But Ice, you were saying that you think you're on the side of who in this?
I'm on the side of the consumer. And basically, if Nike releasing, any of these sneaker companies releasing product with such a small supply, you're going to create a resale market in doing so.
A demand.
If the demand is up here, exactly. You're doing this on purpose. If demand is up here.
But they're doing it on purpose to drive people to their shit.
But
not somewhere else.
Look, Joe, if I only make 10 pair, the demand is going to be high as hell.
True.
I sold my Nike, sold my 10 pair. But niggas still want it. True. You can't buy any more from Nike. I only made 10.
Now the bootleggers is like wolves.
Not even a bootlegger.
The
resale market.
True.
I bought a PlayStation 5, prime example. You still can't walk in the store and buy a PS5 today, and the shit came out over a year and a half ago. But the resale market is eating with PS5s. True. If you want one, you're going to pay at least $300 over sticker today to get one.
But even with what Ice is saying, the demand, once the demand is there, the resellers are going to sell them.
Yeah.
But, nigga, it opens up the door for the bootleggers, too.
And the bootleggers.
Because you have a demand for something. When the Salehi Crocs dropped, everybody wanted some.
Fam, that Croc went from $80, it was $85.
Ice came in here and said he tried to buy some for his girl. They was
$400.
$400.
On StockX, it was $450, I believe.
He did.
And StockX is people, it's not just bootleg. It's, hey, I was lucky enough to get a pair, but I don't want it. This is a flip.
Yeah. I saw him in the store.
I bought this. You could only get them through raffle, those particular Crocs. But I bought this with the sole intention of selling it. Because if I pay $85 for it and I can sell it for $450,
ta-da.
That's the resale market. So I say I'm on the side of the consumer. Hey, Nike, if y'all want people to buy the shit from y'all, make it where they can buy it from y'all. Stop these stupid ass raffles where nobody wins. Y'all have the capability to make a ton of these shits, but y'all want to keep supply very low.
Because
let me offer some resistance here with you niggas.
I know it's good business.
For Nike, it's good business.
It's great business.
Thank you.
But what I'm saying is you can't now complain about what you created the resale market.
I don't think they created it. They did. Nike did not. I think I think they were ignorant to just how fruitful the resale market was. And that's kind of what I'm about to say, right? Like, there's too many companies now and men that we have watched go from 0 to billion right before our eyes with this very model. So something that they're seeing with this model is working for the company.
True.
Yeah.
Which
it's not very consumer friendly.
It's not. It's not designed to be consumer friendly. I said I'm on the side of the
for
consumer.
that. I knew that when they started putting stupid ass raffle things in the sneaker store. I'm like, all right, y'all don't want me to come in, then.
But it keeps the buzz. It keeps the buzz.
And not only that, that was there. Yo, niggas was getting killed. Niggas was fighting
in DC. They was killing people.
And
now so that was to keep that low. That was their way of trying to. And you got to fight with the bots.
And you got high fashion now that has come and merged in with urban casual brands and people. Like, there's a lot to combat against. So if I'm a company, I maybe want to keep my shit kind of tight with some exclusivity. And especially if I'm seeing something on the back end that's supporting that. I would be mad at what the resale market is doing with my shit. Read this, John. Let's see. Nike said that StockX is diluting its trademarks while using them to heavily market NFTs, drawing consumers who know the brand and then benefit financially.
Can't be mad at StockX for doing what y'all doing.
Yeah, but I don't want you to do it with my shit.
You can't control that.
I can try to. It's mine.
No, it's not yours. Once you sell it, it's not yours. So once I bought it, once I bought it for $100, I can jump on a platform that allows me to sell it for $300.
To get to your point, you totally skipping mine. I'm talking about long before it gets to the customer that purchased it that wants to do the flip.
I'm not knocking Nike.
Before it gets there, as Nike, I'm trying to control this. I have the deals with the warehouses. I have the deals with the stores. I already put Foot Action or whoever out of business. Don't misquote me, but they put a lot of you sneaker stores out of business.
It was Foot Action.
They pulled their accounts, stopped servicing y'all. Clearly, they've switched up how they were doing things in the recent years. And that's just from me being an onlooker. Like, I'm not really a sneaker head guy. But then what was the point I was making?
I'm agreeing with everything you're saying. What I'm saying is this. But what I'm saying is this. Cool. Nike has the pulse of
y'all
the
saying
market.
there's nothing you could do, and I'm saying if you're dumb, you're going to try, right?
As a consumer, I think that they should try because, even with concert tickets, they're doing the same kind of similar thing. Resellers.
You kind of did what?
You got to take the good with the bad. So as we say, the gig is the gig. So Nike is putting a stop limit on how many pieces they are creating of something, thereby increasing the demand because everybody can't get them. So when everybody can't get them, same thing in the real estate market. Now your shit gonna sell at a premium because nobody could get them. So if I got a pair and I paid $100, $220 box price, if somebody that really want them want to give me $500, I'm gonna sell them. Now there's a market for that.
There's that value worth shit again.
And that's where Amazon and all these companies, they basically bought buyer to seller and made a marriage, and they take a piece out the middle. So that's what StockX is doing. Yo, somebody got sneakers over here. I'm going to sell them at a premium, and I'm going to take a piece out the middle. It's the same shit. If Nike didn't do the limited supply, there would be no reason for a StockX.
And that was my point. And the way StockX market themselves is saying you can guarantee that it's authentic through us.
I understand what y'all was saying.
Oh. I'm on the side of both.
I'm on the side of the consumer.
I'm positive that Nike would like to do what I think Mercedes did.
Explain.
Mercedes saw what was going on and what y'all was doing out there with them G-Wagons and what y'all was paying in that market. I think they learned about that in real time and quickly put a caboot on it. With what they were producing and how I think it's Mercedes that is at the top of everybody having to go and put extra money to go get a Mercedes.
You think that?
1,000%.
I don't think that. I think this is my no. That's your opinion. I think that the supply
Mercedes ain't gonna keep watching you niggas run out there and pay $200,000 for some shit that we make. So now we just gonna make less of them and we up in the price.
But it don't help you long term in the financial standpoint.
If I'm putting an extra 60 and 80 grand on these factory cars, how is it not helping me?
Because you selling a million less cars. Hold up. If I could sell 1 million cars at $150,000, it's not going to benefit me if I could sell 200,000 at $200,000. They thinking in a macro sense.
I don't know that because you have to go produce 1 million cars to sell them.
Sure.
If I only have to produce 200 cars and I could charge 20x on each car, why wouldn't I do that? Why wouldn't I do that?
But even with that being said, Mercedes ain't really marking up the bump on all of them cars. A lot of them is third party too. My man and them bought Mercedes brand new G-Wagons and they paid sticker. They ordered them a year ago, but they paid sticker.
Oh, then I'm not talking about those people.
I know. I'm saying.
I'm not talking about anybody that ordered their car because you'll pay the regular price and you're going to sit on the waiting list.
It's the material. The raw material coming from all over the countries, all over the world, is in scarce supply, i.e. the chips and all that shit. That's why they put the stop on that. They didn't make no 2022s. If you ain't ordered a 2022 last year, you didn't get one.
But that's my point, Ish. And with the chip shortage, no, y'all not going to produce 1 million cars.
No, you can't. That's what I'm saying. The actual.
And I'm saying that I'm sure Nike would like to be in that same spot to whereas it's too many niggas out here that can just make the sneaker. They could just fake this sneaker. Mad people can make a sneaker
a fake one
way faster than you could fake a G-Wagon.
Yeah,
of course.
So they're gonna have a harder time putting a kabush on it.
I think they just limit them on purpose to create the buzz.
Yeah, they want the buzz.
And so the next one dropping, I'm gonna be first. I'm gonna get that one. I remember it was a Jordan coming out damn near every other week for a while, and the line was down the fucking block. It would be Jordan 1s in this color, then Jordan 3s in this color, then Jordan 5s in this color, and the line was down the street.
The line is just online now. It's still dropping like that. Now they just got them with these raffles, with the sneakers app, shit like that. You see people posting they L's. Oh, you didn't get them. Or oh, I got them. Every weekend, every time a new Nike Jordan or something.
Your cousin. Every time he missed one, he cursed Nike out on Instagram.
But that's advertisement for Nike.
I agree.
That's people wanting to say, yo, let me try to get a pair.
I'm going to get the next one.
I'm going to get the next one. Sure. So, yeah, they are.
You know they're serious about it. They sued Lil Nas X ass. Hey, get that little devil Jordan out of here, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the fuck you think you're doing? You're not dropping. Is that a bundle package?
Yo.
Yeah, no, they mean business.
All that shit is terrible for the consumer, the reseller market.
And that,
but I'm on the side of both of them.
I don't even think the resale market is terrible for the consumer because I can't get it nowhere else. If I want it that bad and I have the money to get it, even if I'm paying a markup, I got what I wanted.
And honestly speaking, on the psychology side, would I really even want it if it wasn't this rare? Niggas be trying to wag they dick. Like, I got some shit that nobody else could get.
With certain items.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
A PS5, I don't think that's the case.
We saying this, but I ran around in about 9 stores looking for some Air Force Ones the other day, and that was a headache.
Yeah.
That was a hassle.
So I'm on the phone with Joe. He like, yo, I'm trying to get on some Air Force Ones. I said, yo.
Fucking white girls.
Give me a 9. He's like, all right. Dog, I went to the mall by me and they had them, but a couple days later, but it was a minute to get to them shits. And that's the thing. They used to do these with Air Force Ones a couple summers ago. Maybe 8-9 years ago.
This is real bad out here now.
Yeah, this shit was crazy.
So then I get to the store to get the Air Force Ones. Of course, they got a 9 because what adult wears a size 9? So they have Ish's 9. And
should be ashamed of yourself.
No, can we take a minute to think about that?
Fuck you wearing a 9 for?
Honestly,
you're a grown ass man.
As an adult,
what's your point?
You should at least just get a 10. Just you know what I mean?
Yeah, you should just wear extra socks, nigga. This is crazy.
First off,
who wears a 9?
Air Force Ones run big. I wear 9.5, 10 in most sneakers. Fam, I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas
doing. Y'all heard me put the half on it.
This is crazy,
yo, this is nuts.
Yo, you need a bigger
I never knew this
foot,
about
man.
you.
You do, yo.
I never knew that about you.
That
I
what?
ain't gonna hold you.
Why would you?
Non-sneaker.
Why would you know what type of sneaker?
Yeah, just don't try.
Hey yo.
He gives that false impression because he runs around talking about he's 6'3" and shit, but we don't think you wear a size 9 as a nigga that's 6'3". Yo, I'm 6'3" and wear a 9.
Tip right over.
You can't even support yourself, dummy. Stand up straight, man.
Yo.
What was we getting to? I was getting to something.
Stupid, yo. Oh, man.
Oh, so when I finally get to the store, they don't have the 11. But the 11 that they do have is a Supreme Air Force One.
Markup.
Bang them.
Markup. Know the difference on this one?
Little red.
Little Supreme right there on the hill.
In the tiniest little square.
Yeah.
It was the tiniest little square Supreme. I've never purchased Supreme anything on my feet.
Yeah.
But I bought them.
Got to. I mean,
now I look like some type of
hype
cloud
beast.
chaser.
Like a hype beast.
When the truth of it is,
they have regular Nike Air Force Ones.
I fell victim to the trap that they designed. They designed it.
They stock extra.
That's some bullshit.
It's fine.
Use your button. Enough, Daddy.